Look, if you're a founder or an investor, you've felt it. That gut punch of frustration when you pour your heart into something only to get stuck because you don't have the right money, the right support, or the right connections. You grind, you hustle, and still, the doors don't open the way you expect. That's brutal, and yeah, it's unfair. Because if the system worked, if venture investing really worked like it's supposed to, startups wouldn't explode or flop based on luck or who you know. But that's the reality. The problem isn't just the money. It's that the whole game still favors the few, the insiders, the ones who've already hit the big league. So you're trying to build alone, competing against armies with better resources, better deals, better networks. And every deal you chase feels like an uphill battle with eyes on your back, waiting for you to fail. Now listen, this isn't about whining or excuses. It's about flipping the script. Syndicate investing. This isn't old school venture capital where one big player calls the shots and you get scraps. This is about real power in numbers, yes, but not just any numbers, the right numbers, aligned partners who bring more than just money. If you're tired of chasing cold wallets and closed doors, it's time to demand better. Syndicates let you pool strength, financial, strategic, and human, to break those walls open. But it has to be done the right way. Not just throwing a bunch of investors in a room hoping something sticks. You need precision, trust, and a ruthless filter for value. Every partner must bring something unique. You can't settle for passive backers. You want fighters, connectors, experts who elevate the whole deal. This network isn't a charity. It's a battlefield team. Build it like your survival depends on it. Because it does. Here's the kicker most people miss. Syndicate investing isn't just about shared checks. It's about shared responsibility and shared execution. You don't just sit back and watch. You lead, you guide, you push. The best founders who succeed with syndicates are the ones who treat their partners like co-founders. They communicate relentlessly, align incentives like their lives depend on it, and leverage the collective brainpower to navigate chaos. Investors stop being just capital sources and become tactical allies. They open markets, refine strategy, connect with customers. That's how syndicates turn from money pools into launch pads. Now, if you're shouting inside, but I don't have that kind of group, where do I even start? Here's a brutal truth. Nobody's going to hand you the perfect syndicate on a silver platter. You must build it yourself, piece by piece, relationship by relationship, reputation by reputation. Start by cutting out noise. Identify investors who are tired of passive roles, those who want to hunt with you, not just bet from sidelines. Find people who challenge you, question you, and elevate every conversation. Don't bring 100 to your table. Bring 5 who bring fire, and build from there. Then, focus on transparency and shared wins. If you bury problems or hide missteps, the whole thing collapses. You build trust by showing grit and clarity every step of the way. Here's the last thing. This is a revolution disguised as a strategy. Syndicate investing can redefine how startups scale and how capital flows, but only if everyone steps up and owns their role. It's not magic, it's brutal, relentless work combined with ultra-smart collaboration. If you wish venture capital was fairer, more effective, more human, stop waiting for it to change. Create the network. Own the syndicate. Write the new rules yourself. Because if you don't, the old game keeps playing, and you're just another player left on the bench. This is the way to go from isolated struggle to shared domination. Now go on. Start building. The future's not going to wait. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.